The exotic mission, the Whisper, has returned with Into the Light. Along with it comes a craftable Whisper of the Worm exotic sniper rifle. Well, this one was the first exotic mission added to Destiny 2, and it's back with some changes and even more secrets. And today, I'm going to walk you through the mission, plus also how to get the additional perks and the pattern for the Whisper of the Worm sniper rifle in Destiny 2. So way back when this was originally released, starting this exotic quest was a little bit tricky. We didn't have a Legends tab on the director back then to start exotic missions. We had to go to a moon called Io, kill a specific enemy during a public event, and then we could start the mission. Well, thankfully, that mechanic is gone, and now all you have to do is speak to Eris Morn on the moon, and she'll give you the Whispers of the Past quest. Once you've done this, exit the moon and go to the director and select the Into the Light node, and then select the Whisper mission. Okay, let's dive right into the Whisper guide. So once you load into the Whisper mission, you'll be in the Grovu Ulan Tan Lost Sector on Io. Now, on normal mode, you've got 40 minutes to complete the mission, and on legendary mode, you've got 20 minutes. So if the timer runs out, you're going to get sent back to orbit with your fire teams. So make sure you beat that mission before the time runs away. Well, from the starting point of the mission, you want to move forward and go straight ahead. You should be able to see a mini Vex item floating in the air, so you want to shoot this, and it'll create you some platforms to use to help you get in the starting area. Kill the enemies that get in your way, destroy that taken blight, and then you want to jump down the hole. It's also worth noting the first two immune blights are here, and you want to shoot them with the Whisper of the Worm, so you may have to do this on a future run if you haven't got Whisper of the Worm just yet. So once you've gone down the hole, you want to keep going forward and crouch to get through the gaps where necessary, and keep going, and you're going to find yourself in a huge room. So the first oracle is here, and when you go around the corner to the left to find it, once you've got it, jump off the edge and keep to the right hand side, crouch, and make your way through this section. Just be careful of the structures poking out the walls, they're going to knock you to your death. We'll follow the path and then jump over to the platform in the middle. Well, from this point, you want to jump down to the right and onto the tiny ledge, and then jump around the corner, and then you want to crouch, and the walls here are going to move in and out, and you want to crouch, walk forward slowly, and make your way past these death traps. So just make sure you stop at the right time. Just steaming ahead here is a really fast way to get yourself pushed off the ledge. So have a little patience here, and you want to get past this section by crouching, then walking forward when there's a gap in the movement, and then jump over the ravine to the left and onto the small platform or the ledge near the cliff there. So crouch through the gap and then watch the hole in the floor while you're doing that, and then jump up onto the platform that moves up and down. You want to jump on this lift platform at the right time so you can jump again when it reaches the top or its peak onto the platform above. Once you've done this, continue forward and then take a sharp left turn, and you know it's the right way because you'll be heading towards the lights. The next room can be a little bit tricky because the angles are quite difficult. Watch out for the floor moving and the structures coming in from above, and I find jumping through this room really helps. So then you're going to come to another large room with a big jumping section, so be careful of the taken vents that are going to push you, but basically you want to jump from platform to platform, then make your way through the small hole in the wall at the end, and right near the end here is another oracle. You just want to go around the corner, and there you'll be able to find it. Once you've done that, jump through the small door, and then you're going to enter another large room, this time with lots of portals, and you want to make your way to the right, go to the far end at the top, and this portal is the way forward. So jump through that portal, and you're going to find yourself in the green room, and the green room can be a little bit difficult to get out of, but there is a trick to it. So instead of rushing forward and trying to jump around the room, you can simply fall through the little gap, and your guardian is going to turn on a torch to help you see. Before you do leave the green room, there's a couple of blights in here to shoot with the Whisper of the Worm, but you can always come back and do that later if you need to. So once you've fallen through that little gap, keep going forward and make your way out into the open, keeping tight to the ledge on the left, and you want to make your way round. You're going to see a slender platform, and you want to position yourself at the end of this platform, and then drop off, and then fall through the door indicated by the light. From here, walk along the wall, jump over to the other side, then up, And then it's finally time for the combat section. So here we've got multiple rooms of taken enemies. We have to kill everything to progress, and you've got 3 rooms in total. So once you get through these enemies, you've made it through to the boss area. So you've got 4 bosses in total. There's 3 smaller bosses, which you have to activate via shooting a little Vex object. And you can take on these 3 bosses at the same time, or one at a time, whatever works for you. But so once you've defeated them, then you've got to take out a taken ogre, Tolgor, the Aspect of Agony. So kill the wizards to take down the shield, and then you can damage the boss. So unload your best DPS weapons into the boss, kill the boss, then once you do this, you're going to be rewarded with the Whisper of the Worm exotic sniper pattern. So once you got this, you want to go back and see Eris Morn, and she'll give you an exotic quest to upgrade Whisper of the Worm. And this means going back into the mission on legendary difficulty, plus you have to shoot the blights and find the oracles. Just follow the steps on the quest, you'll get additional perks for Whisper of the Worm, and new quests are going to be released every week with specific upgrades. Okay, finally, let's have a closer look at Whisper of the Worm. So it's an exotic power sniper rifle, and checking out the perks, we've got White Nail, so you've got a higher base precision damage, rapidly landing 3 precision hits will refill the magazine. You've got Mulligan as well, so missing a shot has a chance to return ammo directly to the magazine. If you've never used Whisper of the Worm before, it's all about White Nail, and be able to chain those precision hits together. That then refills the magazine, making it a potential boss killer for endgame PvE, like raids, Nightfall Strikes, and also dungeons as well. Well, let me know in the comments what you think about the exotic mission The Whisper, plus also Whisper of the Worm. We'd love to hear what you think. But that is it for this guide for the Whisper exotic mission in Destiny 2, and as always, thank you so much for watching or for listening. Don't forget you can hit that subscribe button down below for even more Destiny 2 content here on Endgame Express. Well, thanks again. I'll see you soon. Channels, but to do that, I'm going to need your help to make this sustainable, and in return, I offer you some exclusive benefits and backstage-only content. Well, if you enjoy Endgame Express, then consider Endgame Express Backstage today. You can hit that membership button right down below, or links, and you'll find those links in the description. Well, thank you for listening, and thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you very soon.